Good morning. It is finally the weekend. I hope you guys are doing okay. It is a little after 10. And if you're listening to this video right now, may the Lord cover your day with so much protection and your weekend. May every plan formed in darkness be scattered by your light. Lord, may every plan formed in darkness be scattered by your light. Confuse their enemies and let their enemies fall into their own traps. Every evil plan, false path is canceled. This is a very powerful prayer for divine intervention, protecting us against negativity. Make sure you're taking a few minutes, even if it's 5 minutes, talk to the Lord, cover your day in so much protection and prayer. So, all right, it's the weekend. I created a custom Starbucks high caffeine drink with chocolate cold foam on top. Chocolate cold foam is my new obsession. If you are interested in the drink, leave a comment. I will definitely share it. It's got a lot of caffeine in it, so if that's your thing, I will share the drink. Just let me know. Now, let's get into today's topic. Is this from God or am I forcing it? All right, so we know that if it's from God, there is peace that surpasses understanding. Now, this doesn't mean the path is easy or without challenges, but there's a deep-seated assurance and confidence that He's guiding you. You'll know. And we know that if there is pressure, it's a purposeful pressure that refines us. You're growing in character. You're becoming more patient, humble, and enduring. There's a sense of building something lasting. Now, if you're forcing it, you'll notice a heavy, draining feeling and burnout. You're constantly on edge. Your character might be compromised. You might feel bitter towards others or yourself because things aren't going as planned. And we know that whatever God calls us to, will shape, us to become more like Him. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. With God, we know that difficulties become opportunities for spiritual maturity. If you're forcing a path, you might feel let's see, how can I say this? If you're forcing a path, you might compromise your values, become short-tempered, impatient, or resentful. You might justify cutting corners or using manipulative tactics to achieve your goals. If something is from God, He will provide confirmations through prayer, wise counsel, scripture, and life circumstances. God will sometimes, open doors or close doors to confirm His will. So, let me say this, be careful not to just rely solely on circumstances because, the enemy also can manipulate things. Now, if it's you forcing it, you might ignore or dismiss wise counsel that contradicts your desires. You might selectively interpret scripture to justify your actions. You might pressure others to agree with you or become defensive when questioned. Now, from God, even in the middle of some heavy storms and challenges, you might not see every step of the journey, but you have a sense of direction and purpose. This is with God. That's why we trust that God is working things out for our good. But if it's us and we're forcing it, we might experience constant second guessing, anxiety, confusion. And you might feel like you're constantly putting out fires and never making real progress. So think about this. Someone pursuing a relationship or in a relationship that is clearly unhealthy, you might experience constant drama, emotional turmoil, and a lack of peace. That's, it's because God's not in it. It's not from God. If you're trying to force something God hasn't called you to, He's asking you to release it. If you're forcing something God hasn't called you to, He is asking you to release it. And yes, He understands that, this can be very difficult. We all know this. Especially if you invested time, effort, emotional energy, but he's asking you to release it. Give the situation completely over to him. Release your grip on it and trust that he knows what's best. For the person listening right now, I need you to be open to new direction. I'm talking to myself too. Be open to new direction. God may have something completely different in mind for you. So try to be open to exploring new opportunities and possibilities and trust his timing. So, is this from God or am I forcing it? Really quick message. I hope it was helpful. If it was for you, comment down below, let me know. And I will see you on the next video.